Well, the Austonian is a condominium tower. It is actually 683 feet tall, one of the tallest residential towers west of the Mississippi, or the tallest actually. We decided about the time we opened up, and as things were working and as homeowners were moving in, that we as a developer were not satisfied with the delivery time for hot water going to the fixtures in the condos. So we decided to look for opportunities to improve that. And we put a task force together to try to figure out what was the most efficient way to respond to that need. And as a result of that, and this was a 4 to 5 month process where we explored a variety of different ways to deal with it, we came up, or I should say our engineering firm brought to our attention the CircuitSolver. And as we started exploring the idea of using it and the cost and what the results would be, we were just absolutely pleased to find out that this was more than likely the ideal solution for our needs at the Austonian. We actually spent 2 months collecting data in the majority of the condos in the Austonian to try to find out exactly how long it was taking to get hot water to at least 3 fixtures in every condo. And I can tell you that in many cases, some of the fixtures, it was taking over a minute and a half to get the hot water. And after installing the CircuitSolver, we're down to, in some cases, 15, 20 seconds. We found the installation to be easy to do. Remember now, our building has been open and occupied for 2 years now. So the application on installing the CircuitSolver was certainly something we had to consider up front. And it actually turned out to be fairly simple, and it boils down to, on every floor in our residential tower, we tap into an existing hot water riser. We branch into the condo and install one of the CircuitSolvers. So, you know, a fairly simple retrofit. But one of the many bonuses of using the CircuitSolver was that not only did it enhance the time frame to get hot water to the fixtures in the condo, so the homeowners are happy, there was also a huge conservation in water, because if you're sitting there waiting 45 to 60 seconds for hot water, that water obviously is going down the drain. So by improving the time it takes to get the hot water, we save water, and we're really pleased with that as well as our homeowners. Yeah. So it's kind of a win-win in a couple categories. Well, actually, we notified all the homeowners, and in many cases went to see them individually to kind of explain the process. And you know, we took this prop in there with us basically to tell them what we were going to do and basically how simple it was to do it. Now, probably 75% of the work is done out in the corridor on the floor, which means we didn't have to access their home. But for one day, for every one of these applications, we do schedule with the homeowner, come into the unit, install the CircuitSolver. Actually is installed in the condo, of course above the ceiling. Nobody knows we've been there a day after we entered. But we do have to coordinate that, and as a result, we're in and out of the condo in a day, and you know, the hot water comes online immediately. We didn't really come up with a real solid plan B. Had we not found success with the CircuitSolver, I can't exactly tell you what our plan B would have been to address enhancing the hot water delivery time. We felt fairly confident with this early on in the process, and so we started going that direction with the final design and the plans and the process, and turned out to be the right strategy.